What's going on, everybody? I am AhkTaar and welcome back on my channel. In this video I am gonna talk about my team to farm the Wizard Eye stage 26 or 27 in auto. So let's go. So, this is the team I am currently using here. I can farm this stage in auto. I don't have 100% win rate though, but it's close. Here, this is what I'm using. Two epic heroes, Eden and Weasley. Eden is given at the beginning of the game, and she is so great. She plays really often and heal a lot, lower the attack of the boss by 20%, that help a lot, and increase my attack by 20% for need roll, so I deal more damage. I have Weasley to lower the attack of the boss, get some crit rates, but it doesn't really help because my need roll can't crit, but it's okay. She is here to lower the resistance of the boss, so it's easier to apply the debuffs, the dots. I have space. You don't need exclusive 3 on space in order to do that, but the exclusives on other heroes are gonna be mandatory. Exclusive 3 here, you are gonna deal more damage, and you are gonna see that the damage are pretty close. The turn limitation, I'm close in turn number. And finally, here, Illic, you need at least exclusive 3, otherwise you won't have the extra shield, and at least you need the exclusive 1 to get the resistance to debuffs, and you are gonna see that this is really important during the run. Exclusive 2 need rolled minimum to have a bleed damage increase on all skills. The third one is an extra damage bonus, but at least for stage 26 maybe it's gonna be doable using exclusive to need rolled, and then it's a matter of stats. If I had more stats on this team, I would push further, higher than that. So, enough talk, let's run the fight and see how it works. Now, this team is working here with the smart casting I have, because I don't kill enemies too fast. If I go on the next one, if I go on the 26, I can't do that with this team. I have to change the smart casting though, because I killed the first wave too fast on the stage 26, and so it's not good. I don't have my cooldowns for the second wave, and so I die on the second wave. But here you are gonna see. Okay, so the first wave is almost done, only one enemy remaining. Hope I can kill him fast enough so I don't waste too much turns. Okay, second wave, 72 turns, that's a lot though. So, here a takedown everywhere, some bleeds. I have the resistance to, I have the block debuffs, thanks to Elite Exclusive 1, and so I haven't took too much burn damage on my heroes. Okay, perfect. Boss wave almost. Perfect, boss wave, 106 turns. Let's have a look now. Space plays first, so I can tank with my heroes. Now plays to the second turn. This is why I'm using Eden, to get more heals on my heroes. Really important, because my space is not enough by her own. Okay, so 10 bleeds on the boss already, 50 turns. Midlife on the boss. I could heal, so I am full life on all my heroes. He's gonna use his ultimate. He had attack down, really important. This is why Weasley is so great here. Speed down thanks to space. Attack down 20% thanks to Eden. So most of the time the boss has an attack reduction, speed reduction, resistance down, and a lot of bleeds. So first bar down. I need the attack down on the boss, yeah. Attack down 40% down. I may be close in terms of turns. Let me show you something here. This is the space I have on Eden. Thanks to her passive here, she gets 4% more speed, 40% in total here. So she has 3,662 speed, which is insane. She can play many turns and heal a lot your heroes and increase a lot your turn meta. She is great for this kind of content. Let's hope I can kill the boss in time. 50 turns. Almost dead, but close to the limitation here. I lost someone. Okay, normally it's a win. Fine. This is how I do that in auto, using this team, 2 epic heroes and 3 great heroes, and this one is given, so maybe this faction is the easiest one because you have 2 epic heroes, space is given, and if you have the 2 heroes here, they are mandatory, then you are lucky. Increase the exclusive in need roll first. He's one of the key heroes in the game, so you want to increase his amount of exclusive first. After Hezonia, if you have Hezonia exclusive 1, you can put your eyes on him after. Hope you can get some copies of him. So let's talk about the smart casting now. If I go here, Wizard, this is what I'm using. On the first turn, I'm using only this skill once at the beginning, first action, and then I ban that because I want that skill for the second wave, so I can get the resistance on my heroes and not taking detonation damage. Then on the second turn I'm using the same, and on the second wave, sorry, and on the third wave I am using no smart casting at all. So he's gonna prioritize this skill first, and this is what I want. Need rolled, I am using only one time the ultimate here on the first wave, then I ban it, first action. Second wave, I am banning nothing, I want to kill them as fast as possible, and on the last wave I am banning this one, so I can always inflict some bleeds on the boss. But maybe it could be better to use it against the boss, because as you just saw, I have always 10 bleeds on the boss, so I don't know in fact. It's up to you to try that. Then on space, I am using this skill as the first action and then I ban it. I am opening this one so I get some heals and turn meta boost during each wave, which is really important. Here I'm using this one as the first action if I have it, but normally I don't, and so I use this skill at the beginning of the wave. And I keep the cooldown here after for the last wave, so I can boost the turn meta of my heroes, lower the attack of the boss, and put my buffs with my Edic on my heroes. And finally on Weasley here, I am using this skill only on the first wave, then I ban it, and then on the second wave I open everything, and here same command. Really important to ban this one so you get it for the second wave at the beginning and you won't have to tank too much damage. And finally, this is Eden. I am using this skill only once, then I ban it. This one is open, the heal really important. Nothing set on the second wave and nothing set on the third wave. It could be way better than that. If I had a Combat Vanguard aura on one of these heroes, for example, it would be way better, way easier to kill enemies. If I had to choose, I would put Combat Vanguard on her because she deals an AoE attack, and so for waves also she could be nice. And I will use a Skill Master aura on her because she uses a lot of skills really fast, and so using both these auras, this team would perform way better. But then in terms of survivability, it's gonna be a bit hard even if I have good damage auras on my heroes, so I'm not sure that it's gonna work. So maybe you want me to show you my heroes now. They have a heavy stats on them, I agree. Now I have 11k points in the Sanctuary on this account, so I get a lot of free stats. So this is my Elic, double speed set, a huge amount of HP and defense, a nice amount of speed, but you don't need that much. The boss has a 2400 and something, around that, so you need to have a space fast enough to increase the turn meta of your heroes, and so your support can play first and buff your heroes. Otherwise, it may not work. Then it's the only thing he needs. In terms of emblems, really important, you need to put this one on him, because as you may have seen on my video, he was protecting my need rolled most of the time thanks to this emblem, so he is tanking some damage from him, so really important. I'm using that on him, HP defense, more shield here, and a cooldown reduction here. Maybe I should consider using this one so he can apply a better shield on my heroes under control effects instead of this one maybe. Then I'm using this one so he has more speed, this one to increase the duration of his attribute buffs, this one so he can cleanse non-control debuffs sometimes at the end of his turn. He takes less dot damage, and yeah, that's pretty all. He can self-heal when he takes a high attack on him, has more tenacity, pretty nice. And in terms of aura, I am currently using none on him, but if I had to choose one, it would probably be maybe the recovery horn aura, build with some healing effect on him. Or I don't think that we have a good aura to put on him, to be honest. Let me check. No, there is nothing better. Maybe this one to have an extra speed could be nice. It could be nice, but then he doesn't need to deal some damage. Maybe if you don't want to put a legendary aura on an epic hero, you can consider putting where is it? The skill master aura. Yeah, this one on him, because he has two skills. He's gonna use the skills often, so maybe this one can be nice. Okay, then where is my space? This is my space. She's not the more tanky on my account though, and she's not the fastest one, but she is still fast. 2509 speed. If I show you my Catherine, for example, do you see the difference in speed? I have my best speed gear on my Catherine and not on my space, but she is lacking some speed because of the exclusive. Exclusive 5 would be way better, but I do with what I have on this account. So feeder sets, first aid set, and classic speed set with a lot of speed, some effect hit, and some healing effect. This is basically the only thing she needs. In terms of emblems, she have that, so she has more HP, more controls, but this is for the arena. And here I have some, I take less dot damage, I have more tenacity, so I take less crit damage, really important. I have this one, so I heal myself, more speed, more effect hit, less damage when she has a shield. This is why Eric is important, not only for the shield he provides, but because your heroes will take benefit of these emblems. More heals, more speed, and this one to increase the duration of her speed buff. In terms of aura, I am using this one, so she has more speed during the fight. This is an aura designed for the PvP, for example, and also the Tower of Mark. It's pretty nice on her. Then this is my Weasley. Speed set and effect hit set. A lot of HP defense, but a lot of speed too, and a lot of effect hit. This is important, so you can place the resistance down on the boss and the attack down, really important. And the speed down from space also. You need that, it's mandatory. In terms of emblems, this is what I have on her, so more resistance. That was for stages where I had some controls on my heroes with Esindo, for example, in the previous stages. And the boss can stun also, so really important. Then I have some more effect hit here and here too, more speed, attribute buff, duration increase, more speed, turn meta, less turn meta reduction, tenacity, and this one to self-heal. In terms of aura, I'm using this one, so she has more effect hit during the fight, but it's not a great one too, neither. I would recommend to use maybe a recovery horn if you don't have Eden, so you can heal a bit more, or maybe using a combat vanguard on her would be great if you can afford it for the faction. Then this is my Eden. Where is my Eden? here is my Eden, 2289 speed, but during the fight she had 3600, something like that. 643k HP, pretty nice, a lot of defense, a lot of speed, some effect hit and some healing effect. This is the only thing she needs. In terms of emblems, defense, HP, less damage when she has a shield, cooldown reduction, more speed, buff, attribute debuffs and buffs increased, so the attack buff and the attack down on the boss, more effect hits, cooldown reduced, heals, more heals, some resistance, tenacity, and I'm using this one to reduce the damage she takes. Pretty nice. In terms of aura, I'm using no aura at the moment, but as I said before, maybe a recovery horn could help a lot because she's gonna play really often. Then maybe where is it? The skill master aura could be a good solution here. And the others are not that great. And finally, this is my need rolled. He's not better than my Lucia, than my other daughters, but he is still interesting. He has a decent amount of HP and defense, 38k attack, it could be better, but he has also 153% mastery, which is pretty huge, and 80% effect hit. He doesn't require more effect hit than that because there is Visli to lower the effect resistance of the boss, and so it's enough. And a lot of speed also, really important to have a lot of speed, so you can place your dots more often. I'm using a penetration set and a mastery set. In terms of emblems, I am currently using that on him. I don't need the tenacity here because my Elik is protecting him with this tough skin emblem. So I prefer taking more effect hit here, less damage when I have a shield, cooldown reduction also. This one is really important because you are dealing a lot of damage on the ultimate. Then more attack and everything that increases the dot damage, classic. And in terms of aura, I'm using this legendary one, level 11 only, so I am lacking a lot of stats. He would be way better if I had more, and I am close to get another level here. So that was all for the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment and subscribe. Have a nice day and see you soon. Bye bye.